This is Jim Hazard, and it's a short video done for George Triantis to try and give a quick overview of the CommonAccord project. So it's totally consistent with the work that George has done relating to a contract wiki, but it generalizes the idea to not just contract documents, all legal documents, and it automates the entire process, the entire chain of finding the appropriate document, creating the next one, reviewing it, revising it, and managing it in all functions, including improving the performance. So here is a long legal document. It's a Series Seed preferred stock purchase agreement. And we'll see we have deal points and we have, etc. A lot of text. What does it mean? Why doesn't it explain where it comes from? Here's how we make it. By making it easy to produce from source texts, we make it easy to understand what the document says and means. So we notice that some of the things here are specific to the transaction, and some of them are general relating to this kind of transaction. So here we have the common authorized share of the company, and this is a representation about capitalization. In fact, all the representations are essentially a list drawn from the Series Seed form of agreement. And we can override any part of this. We could change the order. We can modify. You can modify. There is no restriction on how you can customize the document. But to the extent you don't need to customize it, you don't have to rework text. So in fact, we can understand all agreements as essentially 4 points. This is a view of the same thing. We're just looking at different presentations of it. So again, the representation here regarding the number of shares. Same with the prologue, of course, the company. Okay. All of this is done in a very simple data paradigm where we have a list. Here we have a list of other lists. So since we're doing draft 3, we start by pointing at draft 2. Draft 2 in turn points at draft 1. Draft 1 pulled together the term sheet, the deal-specific stuff, with the Series Seed share purchase form. And we make differences in it. So we override the prologue here, in this case, in order to say that the purchasers are represented by. And since we have the term sheet in our namespace, we don't have to remember the guy's name. We can just refer to him by role. And that renders out into the full document. Okay, so that's all of that is the basic paradigm. It turns out that you can implement this paradigm in almost any technology. So you can do that in email, so that a list of references would essentially render out into your full document. You can do it in any number of forms of wiki. This is the simplest and most advanced form of. So you want the Series Seed binder for all of the documents that are required for your transaction. You put them together as an object, and you point at the object. The company is Acme here, etc. So we have deal points. Okay, so you can do it even in MediaWiki. In fact, this is how we started in MediaWiki. It is perfectly fine as a versioning system and as a content collaboration system. It's well known, it's sweet. There are no surprises in MediaWiki. We blog about it here at CommonAccord WordPress. So as we say here, a world without paperwork, or GPS for legal, so that no one needs to recreate any legal idea that has already been done a substantial number of times. And this will give us the kind of network benefits that allow real law, so that interpretation of the content is also mostly resolved because of those network benefits. So thank you very much.